We'll be starting with the environment section from the month of second quarter of 2024. Now, Green Credit Program. The Environment Ministry recently issued additional guidelines for its Green Credit Program. About Green Credit Program, India's Green Credit Program is a market-based system to incentivize voluntary environmental actions by individuals, communities, and businesses across sectors. It is included under the government's Lifestyle for Environment or LIFE movement launched in COP26 in Glasgow. The main goal is to create a system for participants to earn incentives as green credits through pro planet actions under 8 initiatives of GCP. These green credits can be used by companies and individuals to comply with existing forest laws and to fulfill CSR obligations. Initiatives under GCP: tree plantation, water management, sustainable agriculture, waste management, air pollution reduction, mangrove conservation and restoration, eco mark label development, sustainable building and infrastructure. Now, governance of GCP. GCP has been established under the Environmental Protection Act of 1986. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change serves as the nodal agency. The Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, an autonomous body under MOEFCC, is the administrator of the program. The Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules of 2004. The Environment Ministry has introduced the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules 2024 to amend the Plastic Waste Management Rules of 2016. The new rules make it harder for makers of disposable plasticware to label such products as biodegradable. Key highlights of the Plastic Waste Management Amendment Rules of 2024: clear definition of biodegradable plastics. Biodegradable plastics are now defined as material capable of degradation by biological processes in specific environments like soil and landfills without leaving any microplastics. However, the updated rules on microplastics do not specify which chemical tests can confirm their absence or the extent to which microplastics must be reduced for elimination. Now, microplastics are defined as any solid particle insoluble in water with dimensions between 1 micron and 1000 micron. 1 micron is 1,000th of a millimeter. Compliance with FSSAI requirements. The amendment allows the production of carry bags and products made from compostable or biodegradable plastic. These products must meet FSSAI mandatory marking and labeling requirements for food contact applications. Certification requirement: manufacturers of compostable or biodegradable plastic bags must obtain a certificate from the CPCB before selling. Expanded definition of importer: the term now includes anyone imports plastic related material for commercial use. Inclusive definition of manufacturer: the term now covers manufacturers of compostable and biodegradable plastics. Extended the scope of producer: it now covers manufacturer of intermediate material as well as in contract manufacturer. Now, what are biodegradable plastics and compostable plastics? Biodegradable plastics are materials that can break down through biological process environment like land, soil, or landfills. The breakdown depends on factors such as temperature, microorganisms, nutrient, oxygen, and moisture. Compostable plastics are a type of biodegradable plastic that can degrade but need industrial or large municipal waste management facilities. Now, fourth global mass coral bleaching event. NOAA, that is US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, confirms the first global mass coral bleaching event. Nearly 54 countries from Florida to Saudi Arabia and Fiji have reported bleaching driven by higher ocean temperatures. Now, about corals: corals are small, 0.25 to 12-inch soft bodied marine invertebrates not possessing a spine, which belongs to the group Nidaria. These are sessile animals which permanently attach themselves to the ocean floor. Each individual coral animal is known as a polyp, and it lives in a group of 100 to thousands of genetically identical polyps that form a colony. Now, types of corals: there are two types of corals, hard corals and soft corals. Hard corals are called hermatopic or reef building coral, which extract calcium carbonate from seawater to build hard white coral exoskeletons. Soft corals are flexible and resemble plants or trees. Unlike stony corals, they don't have hard skeleton and are non reef building corals. About coral reefs are diverse underwater ecosystems formed by colonies of living or corals. Now, coral reefs are formed by hard coral polyps, which have a symbiotic relationship with microscopic algae called zooxanthellae, giving them their characteristic color. Now, growth condition warm, that is 23 to 29 degrees Celsius, saline water, that is 32 to 42 parts per thousand, clear, shallow marine waters featuring stable temperatures and plenty of sunlight. Most of the world's coral reefs are in tropical waters. Coral reefs host far a greater number of animal phyla than those hosted by tropical rainforest. Moreover, more than one third of the world's coral reefs are in territories of Australia, Indonesia, and Philippines. Australia's Great Barrier Reef is the largest in world, stretching across 2028 kilometers. Coral reefs in India are in seven regions, namely Goa coast, Kerala coast, Palk Bay, Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Mannar, Lakshadweep Islands, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now, what is coral bleaching and coral death? Coral bleaching happens when coral are stressed by changes in temperature, light, or nutrients. In response, they expel the symbiotic algae, that is zooxanthellae, living in their tissues, causing them to turn completely white. Coral death. Bleached corals can survive if the bleaching is not too severe and the sea temperature returns to normal. If heat and pollution levels decreases, the zooxanthellae can return to the corals and restart their relationship. However, prolonged stress and severe bleaching can lead to coral death. Now, mass coral bleaching events. First mass bleaching, it occurred in 1998 when El Nino weather pattern caused sea surfaces in Pacific Ocean to heat up. This event led to the death of 8% of the world's coral. Second mass bleaching, this event took place in 2010. It led to the increased destruction of 35% coral reef. Third mass bleaching, the event that took place between 2014 to 17 and affected reefs in Guam, in Western Pacific region, the North, South Pacific, and the Indian Ocean. It affected 56% of the coral reefs around the world. So 8%, 35%, 56%. Status of leopards in India. The Environment Ministry launched the fifth cycle of leopard population estimation in India. Key findings: population estimate. India's leopard population is estimated at 13,874, showing stability compared to the previous count. Region wise trend: Central India and Eastern Ghat registered largest growth, while Shivalik and Gangetic plains registered decline in leopard population. State-wise distribution: the highest number of leopards were reported in Madhya Pradesh, followed by Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. The tiger reserves with highest leopard population include Nagarjun Sagar Shirisalam in Andhra Pradesh, followed by Panna and Satpura in Madhya Pradesh. About leopards, it is the smallest of big cat family of genus Panthera, named tiger, lion, jaguar, leopard, and snow leopard. It is known for its ability to adapt in variety of habitats. It is a solitary, elusive, and non-nocturnal big cat. Melanism is common occurrence in leopards where their entire coat, including the spots, turn black. Now, types of leopard species in India. Common Indian leopard. Indian leopard males are typically larger and taller than females. It is a solitary predator that stays well hidden at night but hunts during the day by coming down from the trees. Places to find are Bera, Jalna Leopard Safari Park in Rajasthan, Pench, Satpura, and Panna in Madhya Pradesh. Snow leopard. It has a huge, fluffy, spotted coat and tail. It is an alpine cat that inhabits the high, snowy mountains of Central and South Asia. They are commonly referred to as ghosts of the hills due to their tendency to remain in shadows. Places to find is the Hemis National Park, Ule Valley, Leh, Indian Himalayas, etc. Now, clouded leopard, key characteristic. It can use its tail for balance and climb down the tree trunks headfirst with ease. During the day, it sleeps in the trees and goes hunt on the forest floor at night. It can be found in northeastern Indian Himalayan foothills, Clouded National Park in Tripura, Namdapha National Park in Arunachal, Balpakram National Park in Meghalaya, etc. A black leopard, it has a black, dark brown or black fur with black rosettes. This is a panthera of a melanistic variety. Places to find: Nagarhole National Park, Tadoba National Park, Kabini Wildlife Sanctuary. Carbon removal and carbon farming. European Parliament adopted the Provisional Agreement on Carbon Removal and Carbon Farming Regulations. It is the first EU-wide voluntary framework for certifying carbon removal, carbon farming, and carbon storage in products throughout Europe. The CRCF regulations will promote investment in innovative carbon removal technologies and sustainable farming solutions while combating greenwashing. Greenwashing refers to companies making false or misleading claims about the sustainability of their products or services. About carbon farming is an agricultural method that integrates the management of carbon capture and storage into farming practices. It is designed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, enhance the carbon content of soil, and improve overall agricultural productivity and ecosystem health. Carbon farming practices, agroforestry, conservation agriculture, that is zero tillage, crop rotation, and cover cropping, crop residue management, integrated nutrient management, livestock management, etc. Green Steel Policy. The Steel Ministry has begun working on a comprehensive green steel policy aimed at reducing carbon emissions. About green steel is the environmentally friendly production of steel that generates lower greenhouse gas emissions. This is achieved by utilizing energy from renewable source, producing less carbon dioxide and improving waste management. India's initiative, a 14th task force has been established to explore the use of biochar or biomass as alternatives in blast furnace operations in steel making, thereby bringing down carbon emissions during the manufacturing process to reduce carbon emissions. India is investigating its own pure hydrogen direct reduction of iron DRI technology. Industrial scale hydrogen iron making or direct reduction of iron uses hydrogen instead of carbon emitting fossil fuel, producing water as the only waste product. Direct reduced iron, also called sponge iron, is then fed into an electric furnace where the electrodes generate a current to melt the sponge iron to produce steel. Now, status of greenhouse gas emissions in the steel sector. India's domestic steel sector contributes to 12% of the country's greenhouse gas emissions. Its emission intensity is about 2.25 tons of carbon dioxide per ton of crude steel, which is higher than the global average of 1.9 tons. Pollutants from the steel industry, air emissions, CO, SOx, NOx, PM2.5, wastewater pollutants, hazardous waste, and solid waste. Global Biofuel Alliance. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas has entered the Global Biofuel Alliance. GBA has initiated a work plan for formulating policy frameworks. About the Global Biofuel Alliance, it was launched on the sidelines of the 2023 G20 summit in New Delhi in September 2023. The alliance was launched with 9 initiating members, that is, India, the US, Brazil, Argentina, Bangladesh, Italy, Mauritius, South Africa, and the United Arab Emirates. The alliance is focused on securing the supply of biofuels, ensuring affordability and sustainable production of biofuels. It aims to facilitate global trade in biofuels and provide technical support for national biofuel program. About biofuel refers to the renewable fuels derived from biomass, plants or agricultural, animal, domestic, and industrial biowaste. Biofuels are significantly cleaner than conventional fossil fuels. Now, different generations of biofuel. First generation made from sugar, starch, or oils includes bioalcohol, biodiesel, and biogas, higher carbon content, and emit greenhouse gases. Second generation produced from leftover food crops like rice husk, wood chips. Examples include such as biohydrogen and biomethanol. Greenhouse content less than the first generation biofuel. Third generation derived from microorganisms like algae. Examples will be butanol, carbon neutral, that is CO2 emitted is equals to CO2 sequestered. Fourth generation produced from genetically engineered crops like GM crops, they are carbon negative. Critical wildlife habitat and critical tiger habitat. The Supreme Court has directed the government of Rajasthan to close 68 mines operating within a 1 kilometer radius of critical tiger habitats of the Sariska Reserve. About critical wildlife habitats are designated area within national parks and sanctuaries that must remain undisturbed for wildlife conservation. These areas are scientifically identified to be maintained as inviolate zones for wildlife conservation, ensuring that the rights of scheduled tribes and other forest dwellers are not affected. They are established under Section 2B of the Scheduled Tribes and Other Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. and are notified by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. These areas are declared as on a case to case basis. Displaced forest dwellers must be rehabilitated with secure livelihood. Expert committee formed by Chief Wildlife Warden of a state to identify critical wildlife habitats in a national park or sanctuary. The committee will submit the CWH proposal to Chief Wildlife Warden. The decision on proposal will be taken by the Standing Committee on the National Board of Wildlife. State governments cannot divert CWH for purposes other than wildlife conservation, and the consent of the Gram Sabha is required for resettlement plans. Critical tiger habitats is defined as under Section 38V of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. According to Section 38V, subclause 4 of a tiger reserve consists of two part, core or critical tiger habitat, and a buffer or peripheral area. According to a classification by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, core or critical tiger habitat is different from critical wildlife habitat. Tigers are territorial big cat, hence considering their social land tenure dynamics, the CTH has been viewed separately from the CWH, which is applicable to other wild animal species. Now, the Nagarjun Sagar Siriselam Tiger Reserve in Andhra Pradesh has the largest area under critical tiger habitat in India. Placental mammals, researcher at the Stockholm University has found that the brown fat, the typical mammalian heater organ, has evolved exclusively in modern placental mammals. The placenta is a special organ that forms during pregnancy in female mammals except monotremes and marsupials. It is made from both the mother's and the fetus tissues. The placenta performs function of transporting nutrients from the mother to the fetus and removing waste products from the fetus. Now, placental mammals are moles, lesser antrias, mouse, lemur, flying squirrel, ocelot, wolf, whereas Australian marsupials are marsupial mole, numbat, that is anteater, marsupial mouse, spotted cuscus, flying phalanger, Tasmanian tiger cat, and Tasmanian wolf. Now, about placental mammals classified under the subclass Eutheria are animals that have placenta. Placental mammals carry the fetus in the uterus until it is born at an advanced stage. The placenta permits a long period of fetal growth in the uterus. As a result, the fetus can become large and mature before birth. Placental mammals include all living mammals except marsupials and monotremes, that is, egg laying mammals. Marsupials and monotremes have a less developed and less efficient placenta that limits gestation. About marsupials are a group of mammals that give birth to relatively underdeveloped young, which then continue to grow and develop outside the womb, typically in a pouch. Examples of marsupial include kangaroo, koalas, opossum, etc. Now, Great Nicobar Project, the Great Nicobar Island Development Project by Niti Aayog, is back in news amid protests and calls to halt its for environmental reasons. About the Great Nicobar Project, the Great Nicobar Island Development Project entails a 72,000 crore infrastructure upgrade over 16,610 hectares. It is led by Andaman and Nicobar Islands Integrated Development Corporation. Its aim is to utilize island's strategic position near the Malacca Strait and includes an international container transshipment terminal, a greenfield international airport, two greenfield cities, a coastal mass rapid transport system, and a free trade zone. Cambay National Park. So this is the Great Nicobar Island. That is the most southernmost point. We have the Indra Point here. Then the International Container Transshipment Terminal is proposed in the Galathea Bay. Then we have International Airport. Then we have the Campbell Bay, right in the middle section. Then we have Township and Area Development in the Campbell Bay. And then in the topmost, that is in the northernmost side, we have the Campbell Bay National Park in the Great Nicobar Islands. Free trade zone. Now moving on, geographical overview. Location: Great Nicobar Island is the southernmost island in Andaman and Nicobar Group, situated south of the Andaman Islands across the 10-degree channel. It includes Indira Point, India's southernmost point. Ecosystem: the island features tropical wet evergreen forests and beaches, hosts numerous endangered and endemic species, including the giant leatherback turtle and the Nicobar megapod, the Great Nicobar crake, and the Nicobar crab-eating macaque, and the Nicobar tree shrew. It hosts one biosphere reserve, that is Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve. The reserve incorporates two national parks, which is Campbell Bay National Park and Galathea National Park. Tribal population: the island is home to Shompen, a hunter-gatherer tribe, and the Nicobaris. Now, Climate Technology Center and Network, CTCN, the Climate Technology Center and Network recently marked its 10-year anniversary. About Climate Technology Center and Network, headquarters is in Copenhagen, Denmark. It was established in 2014. It serves as the operational arm of climate change technology mechanism under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. It was established to accelerate the development and transfer of environmentally sound technologies for low carbon and climate change resilient development at the request of developing countries. It is hosted by UN Environmental Programme UNEP in collaboration with the United Nations Industrial Development Organization. Now, green ammonia. Recently, Solar Energy Corporation of India initiated competitive bidding for green ammonia production. About ammonia, ammonia NH3 is a chemical compound made from nitrogen and hydrogen, commonly used in the production of fertilizer and industrial chemicals. The types are grey ammonia and green ammonia. Grey ammonia is produced by synthesizing hydrogen and nitrogen gases. The hydrogen primarily derived from fossil fuel like natural gas, petroleum, and coal, whereas green ammonia is created using renewable energy through electrolysis, often referred to as renewable ammonia. About green ammonia production, the Haber-Bosch process is one of the most efficient process for the production of ammonia on an industrial scale. Government initiatives for promoting green ammonia in India: National Green Hydrogen Mission, launched and implemented by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. The mission aims to achieve a green hydrogen production capacity of at least 5 million metric ton per year, while adding around 125 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity in India. Now, captive elephant transfer or transport rules, 2004. The center has notified a set of rules called the Captive Elephant Transfer or Transport Rules, 2024. Captive Elephant 2024 rules to liberalize the condition under which elephants may be transferred or within or between states. Circumstances under which captive elephants can be transferred: when an owner is no longer able to maintain the elephant, when the elephant will likely have a better upkeep than in the present circumstances, when a state's chief wildlife warden deems it fit and proper in the circumstances of the case for better upkeep of the elephant. Now, prerequisites for the transfer: a veterinarian must approve the elephant's health before transferring it within the state. Veterinarian, veterinary. The deputy conservant of forest must confirm that both the current and future habitats are suitable. The chief wildlife warden can approve or reject the transfer after reviewing the documents. Note that the same condition apply for transferring the elephants outside the state. The elephant's genetic profile must be registered with the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change before the transfer. A mahout and an assistant must accompany the elephant along with a health certificate and a quarantine period before the transfer. Now, some to the points. Keeling curve. It is a graph showing the ongoing changes in carbon dioxide concentration in Earth's atmosphere based on a continuous measurement taken at Mauna Loa Observatory. MLO is a station in Hawaii on the side of Mauna Loa, the world's largest active volcano that measures atmospheric elements contributing to climate change. Now, biocover, it is a porous material layer laid directly on top of a landfill, which is then covered by oxidizing layer of mature compost. It creates ideal conditions for the methanotropic bacteria, that is methane utilizing, to thrive and function as biofilters, hence effectively controlling methane emissions by converting methane into CO2. Potential applications mitigating landfill gases, LFGs, emissions, and road construction. Catatumbo lightning, it is a natural phenomena in which there is a continuous and striking electrical discharge in the atmosphere over the Catatumbo River in Venezuela. This strike occurs for up to 160 nights in a year, with an average of 28 lightning strikes per minute at its peak. This phenomena primarily happens at the mouth of the Catatumbo River, where it meets Lake Maracaibo, the largest lake in Latin America. Its proximity to the Andes Mountains and the Caribbean Sea creates a unique geographical setup that plays a crucial role in the frequency of lightning in the region. Zero shadow day, it is a phenomena where the sun is exactly overhead and vertical objects appear to cast no shadow. It happens twice a year for every point on Earth between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. The causes is it occurs due to the tilt of Earth's axis and its orbit around the Sun. Direct air capture and storage, DAC plus S technology. DAC plus S technology captures carbon dioxide CO2 directly from the air, unlike traditional method that targets industrial emissions. The captured CO2 can be permanently stored underground or used in various industrial applications, helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. CDR technology, carbon dioxide removal, refers to the anthropogenic activities that remove CO2 from the atmosphere and store it in geological, terrestrial, or oceanic reserves. It is a water saving technology that rice farmers can alternate wetting and drying technique. It is a water saving technology that rice farmers can apply to reduce water usage in irrigated fields. AWD is also called controlled irrigations or intermittent irrigation. In AWD, water is added to the field a few days after the pond water has dried up, creating a cycle of flooding and drying. Drying period can vary from 1 to over 10 days. Biomining is a scientific process of excavation, treatment, segregation, and gainful utilization of the aged municipal solid waste, uh, water lying in dump sites, typically referred to as legacy wastes. Methods of biomining include bioleaching, biooxidation, dump leaching, and agitate leaching. Biomining is used to clear oil spills in the sea and pollution from the soil, ground, and surface water and air. Hydrogel, it is a 3D network of hydrophobic polymers formed by cross-linking water. Hydrogel, it is a 3D network of hydrophobic polymer formed by cross-linking water-soluble polymers. Hydrogel can absorb and retain large amounts of water. Rangelands. Primarily consists of natural grasslands utilized by livestock and wild animals for grazing and foraging. The vegetation found in rangelands include tall grass, prairies, steppes, that is short grass prairies, desert shrublands, shrub woodlands, savannas, chaparrals, etc. The Clean Energy Transition Program, launched in 2017, is a key initiative of Energy International Energy Agency seeking to accelerate progress towards a global net zero energy system. This program uses the energies agency's expertise and influence to provide analysis, technical support, and capacity building to help developing countries transition to clean energy. Its goal aligned with the 2015 Paris Agreements and the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Global Soil Partnership, it was established in 2012 by the FAO, that is Food and Agricultural Organization. It is a mechanism to develop a strong interactive partnership and enhance collaboration and synergy of efforts between all stakeholders. Its aim is to highlight the importance of soil globally, support inclusive policies and governance, and promote sustainable soil management. 1 million Youth Action Challenge. The aim is to mobilize youth aged 10 to 30 to take concrete actions for a sustainable future with the goal of reaching 1 million youth actions. The initiative focuses on promoting four SDGs, that is Sustainable Development Goals, namely SDG 6, which is clean water and sanitation, SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, SDG 13, which is climate action, and SDG 15, which is life on land. Climate Promise Initiative, it is the United Nations Development Program's initiative to support developing countries on their climate action. It is the world's largest offer to support developing countries or NDC enhancement and implementation. UNDP's Climate Promise 2025 supports over 125 developing countries in updating their NDCs to align with the 2015 Paris Agreement goals. The NDC, that is Nationally Determined Contribution, and NDC is a non binding climate action plan aimed at reducing emissions and adapting to the impact of climate change. Each party to the Paris Agreement must establish an NDC and update it every 5 years. Species in news and details. Baobab tree. These are long lived deciduous trees ranging from 5 to 30 meter, that is 20 to 100 feet tall, with broad trunks and compact tops. Also known as upside down trees for their unusual appearance. There are 9 types of baobab trees, mostly in Africa, Madagascar, and a few in Australia. In India, they are primarily found in Mandu, Madhya Pradesh, where the Bhil tribe has historically preserved them. Golden langur, protection status, IUCN Endangered Sites में Appendix 1, Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Schedule 1. Habitat, it is endemic to western Assam, India, and southern Bhutan. Characteristic of golden langur, they are most easily recognized by the color of their fur, after which they are named. Known as leaf monkeys, they depend on trees and live in the upper canopy of forest. Now, black soft-shelled turtle, that is Nilsonia nigricans. It is a species of freshwater turtle. The protection status is critically endangered. Cites Appendix 1. Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, no legal protection. It is found in India and Bangladesh. तो फिर wildlife में क्यों नहीं है? Butterfly Cisarda, a new species of Cisarda discovered in Meghalaya. It belongs to the genus Piquartina and marks the first ever recorded of this genus in the country. The cicada's colorful wings gave it the nickname of butterfly cicada, and the species name bicolor shows its two color forms. About cicadas, family Cicadae, are insects known for their ability to produce sound. Vasuki indicus, researchers have found fossils of one of the largest snake ever, named Vasuki indicus, in Kutch, Gujarat. About Vasuki indicus, it is approximately 11 to 15 meters in length, that is 36 to 49 feet. It lived in the Middle Eocene period, roughly 47 million years ago in India. It belonged to the now extinct Madotocidae snake family that appeared roughly around 90 million years ago but went extinct about 1200 years ago. It spread from India through southern Eurasia and into the North Africa after the Indian subcontinent collided with Eurasia around 50 million years ago. Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone National Park recently celebrated its 151st anniversary. It is an American national park located in the western United States. It was the first national park in US and is also considered the world's first national park. It is known for its wildlife and its many geothermal features, especially Old Faithful Geyser. The park hosts the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone River. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978. Kalisar Wildlife Sanctuary. The Supreme Court stayed the construction of 4 proposed dams inside Kalisar Wildlife Sanctuary. It is situated within the Yamunanagar district of Haryana. It was declared as a national park in 2003. The landmark is characterized by narrow valleys known as cols and seasonal rivulets known as sots, which remain dry for most of the year. Flora is sal tree, simul, bahira, amlatas, shisham, khair, sain, chal, jhingan. Fauna is leopard, goral, barking deer, sambar, cheetal, python, king cobra, monitor lizard, etc. Pench Tiger Reserve, an advanced AI system for early forest fire detection, has been launched at Pench Tiger Reserve. Location spread across Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh in the southern Satpura Hills. Awarded the status of national park in 1975 and Tiger Reserve in 1992. Vegetation. The forest and the Pench Tiger Reserves are classified into 3 types, that is the southern Indian tropical moist deciduous, lightly moist, southern tropical dry deciduous teak forest, and southern dry mixed deciduous forest. The Pench River flows through the middle of the park. Mahua, Palash, Teak, Neem, Biasal, Dhaura, and Amtal are the flora here. Faunas include tiger, leopard, gaur, that is Indian bison, sambar, barking deer, chausinga, chinkara, and wild boar. Other key details: the Pench Tiger Reserve and its neighborhood is the original setting of the Rudyard Kipling's most famous work, The Jungle Book. A description of its natural wealth and richness also mentions in Ain Akbari. That'll be all for this month, for this quarter. We'll be moving on to quarter 3 in the next video.